So what you could do is, first example is integrate. Integrate ESG risk into your overall risk procedures. ESG is not different to other risks that you have to manage. So you have your 3 lines of defenses. The first one is the ESG office. The second one is all about risk controlling and management. And then finally, the third line of defense is the internal and external review and audit. Second, guidelines and KPIs. As an organization, you need to set up your guidelines and your KPI, your standards that you would like to do. So to avoid that your salesperson, investor requires something which is not in line with your standard, you need to have a very clear structure and strategy for that. Third one is new product process. So whenever a new request for a product comes in, you need to check first against the regulation. You need to check against your guidelines and KPIs. So to ensure that the new request is still what you would like to do. And this triggers the fourth one, which is awareness. So awareness that each team that you have, the product team, the sales team, any internal team needs to be aware on what is the up-to-date regulation, needs to be clear on what are your standards, and to do that. And finally, the last one is dialogue and communication. You can treat that internally, but we always advise, talk to the industry bodies, talk to regulators, talk to auditors, talk to others. What is best practice? Where could the problems in practice come from? This derives from uncertainty, not have the deep knowledge finally. So that is something where we see unintentional greenwashing. You need to educate your investor, you need to educate your staff finally on this one. So education, make sure that they are up to date on the latest information is the only way how you could avoid that, and in the best case, avoid unintentional greenwashing. I think governance is the right wording here. So you need to have an effective governance procedures. My recommendation is gatekeeping. So you need to have a greenwashing gatekeeper in your organization. That might be the first level, it might be in the second level. We know there are different conversations and point of views in the market, wherever it sits, but you need to have an independent individual or a board that can take the decision, can review, can monitor in an independent way, but also have the power in the group to stop something, to say, no, this is not in line what we would like to do. We know that the pressure is quite often coming from sales, from investors that would like to have something, and client-facing people are in a position to make everything possible for the client. So therefore you need this instant with the greenwashing gatekeeper to say, this is how far we would like to go, not, or even give some advice how you could do that. And this is the best way how you could prevent that.